Next up is the Warren Buffett Indicator is wildly out of whack. And a lot of people are concerned about this because traditionally this has been an indicator that a lot of people watch in terms of what is going on in the stock market. Are we trending up? Are we trending down? Is it going to be time for a correction? Are we going to see stock prices continue to boom? So right now in 2001, Fortune, they wrote a story about Warren Buffett and something called Warren Buffett Indicator. And for the last couple of years, it has been flashing red for a while now as stocks continue to soar. And a lot of people think that, because of this, stocks may correct, or some people think that this indicator is completely worthless. So essentially, what the Buffett Indicator is it's a ratio that compares the stock market's total value to the U.S. economic output. And the idea is that, like, when there are really high valuations relative to GDP, they can only stay there for so long. And at some point, they're going to have to come back down because companies have to be generating enough money and enough revenue. Otherwise, really, their valuations aren't justified. So it's an indicator that compares the value, like the total value of the U.S. of like the stock market compared to the U.S. economic output, the GDP. So right now, the indicator is completely out of line, and it's the highest it has ever been. It's never been at this high of levels. So essentially what it is right now is the ratio from the stock market value to the U.S. economic output is currently 156%. And that is the highest it has ever been. In 2019, right before we saw that correction, it was at 122%. And in 2020, right before we saw the market crash with the pandemic, it was at 147%. So now it's higher than that at 156%. And typically, it's a lot lower than that. So during 2008, 2009, the ratio was around 50%, 54%. 2011, the ratio was at 70, 73, 74%. So they're saying that it's due for a correction. And every single time that this indicator has gotten more and more, out of whack, higher and well above 100%, we always see a correction. In 2000 and 2001, it was at 100% during the tech, like during 1999, 2000, during the tech bubble, it was at 100%. Then it came crashing down after that. So they're saying that while this is an indicator that could be a little out of date, outdated, they believe that it is just so out of line right now that we're going to see a major correction happen very, very soon. So that's according to the Warren Buffett Indicator, which compares the total value of the stock market to the U.S. economic output.